Hey everyone, thank you for coming back to the BNS channel. So today is not anything to do about work, and it's not really a vlog. However, I guess it sort of kind of is. On one of my last videos, you heard me tell you that I was going to the doctor's, which I did, and I'm back. And I was actually kind of surprised. I'll be honest with you. There was a time in my life where I was going to the doctors almost all the time. And apparently, I haven't been to the doctors in almost a year and a half. And that's a really long time for me because I've been taking medicine and have had, some issues before in the past. That have slowly taken care of themselves, or I had surgery to take care of it. So anyway, long story short, I went to the doctors and we were doing a revisit on my medication that I've been taking. So just to let you know, I have thyroid medicine that I have been taking. And I think it was Janet that got kind of upset with me because I stopped taking it. And it was probably about 3 months that I stopped taking it, and I recently started taking it back about a month ago, I guess. And I guess I thought in my head that if you took it, you could fix it and then it would be gone, but apparently thyroid medicine you have to take for the rest of your life, and I was pretty abruptly told that at the doctor's, and she was pretty upset to hear that I had stopped. Because apparently if you stop taking your thyroid medicine, you actually are at risk of stroke, which I did not know that. So thank you for not making me have a stroke. So anyway, I did a blood test and found out that my TSH, I think that's T4. No, I don't know. Your normal level is 0.3 to 3.0 and mine is 11.4. So I'm sure, because when I started taking it, I was like at a 4.2. So I was never at that high. So she's upped my medicine and told me to never come off it again. So there. I'm not going to be coming off of my thyroid medicine until I die. The next medicine that I've been taking is Nexium. Now I've been taking Nexium for almost 20 years. I have had issues with acid reflux, with GERD, all of those acid-related problems for such a long time, and I went through the gamut of medicines, mainly because my insurance wasn't covering the one that was working, so I had to go through what they call step therapy and try all kinds of different ones for months at a time, until we finally determined that Nexium was the only one that was working for me. Well, I had been told at one point that the reason that probably is because Nexium is the only medicine that actually targets two things, the over creation of acid and the under creation of acid. And I know creation is not the word I'm looking for, but you know what I mean. And that Nexium actually takes care of both. So when I went to see the doctor, she said that she wants me off the medicine. Well, she also told me that I needed to lose some weight, which that made me sad. But I agreed. I did tell her that I've already lost 16 pounds, and I'm working on the rest of it. So it's a long process because I'm doing it as a lifestyle change rather than as a diet, but it seems to be working. It's just taking a lot longer. So, she wants me off the Nexium. She wants me only to be on my thyroid medicine and no other medicine, which honestly, that's what I want. So, I'm here to show you an alternative of what she told me I should try. And I figured it would be fun, if not educational, to start the process with you guys and continue it and kind of do a log of how it's working and if it's working for me. So again, remember, this was recommended by my doctor. So obviously it's been approved by my doctor. And I don't necessarily want conversation as to whether it's good for me or not. I guess more or less I want to see if it's going to work for me, especially since my doctor recommended it. I can't go wrong. So here's the deal, and you've probably heard of this before. I've heard of different ways of doing this, but I'll show you how she told me to do this. So I have all of my tools. Except for one. Let me go get some water. Okay, the funny thing is that was not as quick as you guys seem to think it was, because it took me a while. But I'm back. Okay, so what this is you're supposed to do this once a day, is what she told me to do. And it's basically just a natural remedy for heartburn. Now I get heartburn really, really bad. I mean, I can drink a glass of water, I can have a piece of plain bread and get such horrific heartburn that, I mean, I can vomit from it. It just makes me so ill. And it hurts, and my stomach hurts, and my throat hurts, and then at the end my head hurts. So it's not a fun thing for me, and I've been dealing with it for a long time. So a lot of it I thought was my weight, and it very well could be. And if that's the case, as I lose weight, I'm hoping that will go away. So yay! Okay, so start off 4 ounces of water, just plain water. Then 1 teaspoon of good old pure honey, just like that. And we put that right into the water. Now, one of the things that I'm not thrilled about, I don't know how it's going to work. I guess I'll have to stir it for quite a while, but honey does not dissolve in water very easily, if you haven't noticed. But I think just stirring it will, it already is. It's already mixing. Okay, then the piece de resistance is apple cider vinegar, or just cider vinegar, however they call it. I don't know if there's like a trick that acid neutralizes acid. Having a feeling that that's what that is, because I believe that there's acid in vinegar, but maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. All right, so this is a ½ teaspoon measuring, so I need to put 2 because I need a tablespoon. 1, 2. My fear, honestly, is that I'm not going to be able to stomach this. She actually had told me to do 8 ounces of water with the same amount of honey and vinegar, and I read online that you can also do it with 4 ounces. I don't think the water really matters. I think it's the fact that you could probably take the tablespoon of apple cider like straight, but I think the honey helps with coating. It helps it go down a little bit better. So as I'm talking, I'm stirring. I'm trying to get the honey all. So I just figured that 4 ounces actually would be less for me to handle. I have a feeling that I'm going to be making some funny faces here in about a minute. I would love to hear your experiences if you've done this. But I'm supposed to do this at least once a day. And I'm thinking that if I'm having really bad heartburn at some point, that I can take it again. I mean, this is obviously very natural and it can't hurt me. So, and certainly my doctor would not have recommended it if it was not safe. So, all right, I think we're done. Maybe I shouldn't smell it, huh? I mean, it's vinegar. Kind of yucky looking. Here goes nothing. Cheers to getting rid of heartburn. Okay, that's not good. It's not horrible, but it's not good. I mean, I suppose it's no different than taking medicine, but this is natural. Ooh. Second one's not as bad. It is very tart. Whew, very tart. I cannot imagine having to do 8 ounces of this. Can you see it in my face? One more gulp. Okay. Oh, now that I can breathe, my mouth is watering. Okay. How amusing was this? All right, so I'm not dead. It's not overly horrible. It's not something that I would just, you know, sit and drink all the time. But I probably could handle this once a day. And I suppose if I could get rid of medicine by doing this on a daily basis, I'm willing to do that. Besides the fact, and this is the kicker, Nexium is anywhere between $300 and $400 for 30 pills, and you need to take 1 a day. So that is almost $400 a month in medicine. When you don't have insurance, and there is no generic for Nexium, so I can't even imagine people that have to take medicine that's more expensive than that. And you know what? I used to work in the pharmacy, so I've seen it, and it's not fun. So if I can do this for, what is this, $1? I think this was almost $2 maybe. This was $2 and the water's free. You know, we're talking about $4 that will probably last me more than a month. It's less than $400. I mean, if I can do this every month, that's, you know, $4 a month versus $400, I'm game. So there, that's my medical vlog today. Other than that, I am in good health. She wants me to lose about 20, I think she said 25, but I think I stopped listening at 20. She wants me to do that every day, and she wants me to up my levothyroxine, which is my thyroid medicine. That medicine I have on a payment plan. It's $4 a month. I can deal with that. Otherwise, I'm doing good. Yay me. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video. Bye.